Aloha and welcome. I'm Panther, and this is Digimon Survive. I know I have a couple of series to finish off before starting new ones. However, a friend bought me this quite a while ago, and I had forgotten to start it up. I don't know how well this will go. I am a fan of the Digimon series far more than the Pokemon series for quite a few reasons. Maybe we'll get into those in later episodes, but for right now, let's check some of the settings. Oh, right, yeah. Turn off vibration, please. Yes. On, yeah, that's fine, that's good, that's okay. Awesome. Fly. Cool. Here we go. I know very little about Digimon Survive. I actually know more about the game that I was going to play originally, called Digimon Cyber Sleuths. But that one was weird because there was two versions of it, and depending on which version you played, you got a different side of the story. And that started getting confusing just thinking about how that's going to work. This is a solo game. Oh. Okay. Oh, is this around the time where... Okay, there might not be any dub for this. That's gonna be problematic. And yeah, one of the things that slightly turned me off to this initially is that a majority of this is gonna be visual novel style. Let me put it like this. I am a fan of Digimon since the very first video game, not the little handheld thing. I never actually got my hands on like the Tamagotchi Digimon thing. Never wanted to. Gabumon, I think it was. Renamon. It's very difficult for me to not notice that one. But this was a thing that made me really interested in playing it. Because most of the Digimon games revolve around a turn-based system similar to a normal RPG. Time to learn some basics of battle. In battle, the order in which units, monsters, act is dependent upon their speed. Let's start with movement. Press X on the move command. The area displayed on the grid represents the range of your character's movement. You can rotate the camera with R1 and L1, or adjust the zoom with L2 and R2. It is important to switch over the camera to get a full grasp of your situation. Now move to the blank square. Use your directional buttons or your left stick. Move your cursor to the blinking square and then press X. Okay. Now let's prepare an attack. Press X to choose the attack command. You'll see information on the skills you can use. This includes the skill's effect, SP cost, range, and area. This was also something that I always had as a separation between Digimon starting and Digimon. Or Pokemon and Digimon. And that's... Digimon effectively always had mana, like points, and Pokemon always had... They can only use this move so many times. And it's just like, oh, okay. For someone like me who grew up with JRPGs and stuff like that, where mana systems and things that are around, that was a problem. Skills range is the distance it can reach, while area refers to the size it affects. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Passive skills are special abilities that are always on. Pay attention to how each one works. First, let's see what happens when with an ordinary attack. Attacking does not cost SP. I remember when I switched over from Digimon World, which was the very first Digimon game I ever played, where what you effectively did is you made a monster, raised it, and depending on how you raised it, it would fight different ways, but you couldn't control it. It just did whatever the hell it wanted most of the time. You could kind of help it, but otherwise. And then Digimon World 2 drastically changed everything. Digimon World 3 changed everything from that. So yeah, I'm kind of used to a lot of the shit changing for Digimon, because unlike the Pokemon games where basically nothing changes for the majority of the game, Digimon always tried something new. Accuracy of 54%. Oh. When you select a target, your estimated damage and accuracy will be displayed. Elemental affinities, critical hit, and more are also shown, so please pay close attention. So he won't counterattack, but I have 0 chance to critical hit. I don't know how much hit points he has, but as a rookie, I have 508, so this is probably going to do next to nothing if it does hit. Counterattack percentage is particularly important. This is the chance the enemy will counter your attack. Yep, that's what I figured. Choose end to finish your turn. And next is going to be Gabumon. At the end of your turn, you can face a direction. Oh, okay, cool. If you are attacked from the side or from behind, so choose carefully. Yeah. It's important to check up on other units in battle. Switch to free cursor for more info. Oh, okay. You can move the cursor freely anywhere on the screen. Put it over the enemy. Hover over the cursor. Hover the cursor over a unit to see its info displayed in the upper right. Okay. More info is press square while in this state. That's odd. For some reason, you can't see any information about this enemy. There's nothing more to learn here. Press O to stop displaying this information. That didn't reveal anything useful. Switch back to the regular cursor and let's just go all out. I do like that. Normally in games like this, they would like show you that stuff and you really can't really do much about it. This one's just like, oh, well, that was supposed to work, but didn't. Whoops. This is no ordinary foe. Aim for extra damage by attacking it from behind. Move behind. Okay. So move over here. Use a skill for big damage. Each skill has its own SP cost. I have 94 SP with this all-rounder rookie. Choose the attack command like before, but then select Blue Blaster from the skill list. Oh, it has a range of 3. Alright. Oh, and it can go up 2 horizons instead of just 1. 74 accuracy. And it has a 100% chance to crit. Nice. You dealt extra damage by performing a real attack. Flank attacks also do more damage. It doesn't seem to have taken much damage. Is this enemy too powerful to defeat? It depends on how hard it hits. One thing I can definitely like truncate when it comes down to stages of evolution for Digimon. Generally, there's quite a few levels, but it starts out with Baby, which basically can't do shit. In Training, which has a very basic attack, and it can do some things, but for the most part, keep them away from combat. Then it goes into Rookie, which is what these two are. And Rookie are more powerful than average people, but are the lowest tier of combatic side of Digimon. Then there's Champion, which the scaling for that is a little weird, but for the most part, what you're looking at is around 10 rookies all together attacking simultaneously could possibly beat a champion. But the champion's going to most likely take out most of the rookies if this happens. And then there is Ultimate, which is from the champion, and that's kind of the same step thing. So 10 champions could theoretically take on and out an Ultimate, but most of the champions would be defeated in that case point. And then there's Mega, which is the same step process. Now, there are some offshoot evolutions, armor evolutions, digifusions, and the like. And those kind of jump in between ranks. So like a champion Digifusion, you'd only need like 2 or 3 to beat an ultimate instead of 10. But they're still not as strong unit by itself as that ultimate. However, when that goes, because that fusion can then go into another stage, that stage is pushed into... Think of it like these. Rookie is 1. Champion is 2. Ultimate is 3. Mega is 4. A fusion between 2 rookies would be a 1.5 or a 2.5. It's kind of in between. And for anyone who's like, Pokemon is less mind-numbing than that, you don't know how Pokemon works. Take a moment. Look into how the RNG works and how they actually have some hidden tactics on how you're supposed to raise a Pokemon. Then you can come back and tell me how complicated Digimon is. Because the big difference that I've seen, I know I said I'd do it in other episodes, but obviously that's not the case. Digimon is pretty upfront with a lot of the stuff that it has, whereas Pokemon just fucking isn't. Yeah, most of the Digimon games are kind of dark. Even when it seems like it's a really lighthearted game. No. Because technically, even the shows are not actually all that lighthearted. They look to be, but when you scratch a little below the surface, you see just how dark it really is. So that's different. Yeah, I already know it's the prologue. Oh god, it's so bright. What the fuck? I don't like their text over this. Well, that was fucking creepy. I'll definitely say the anime cutscene portion, that is new. It might have come up in Digimon Cyber Sleuths, but before that, no. They didn't have cutscenes like that. Then again, let me be perfectly honest. The last mainline Digimon game I played was Digimon World 3? 4, sorry. Digimon World 4. And that was a return to basically it being just a turn-based RPG, no action elements or anything like that. Actually, no. I did play an action-oriented one, but that one was so focused around like just run through the dungeon as a Digimon and do shit. There was no real story involved with it. But yeah, those ones didn't have cutscenes like that. The closest you'd get is just dialogue. I mean, good stories, don't get me wrong. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. I'll definitely say this. Having the abandoned school look like the school you just came from, kind of off-putting. Are you sure? Looks the fucking same to me. Oh, cool. So I can look at backlogs that way. These characters are brand new to me, but that's how Digimon games work. Most of them don't have characters from the show or shows, because each of the shows do have different characters, aka although you may see a returning character here or there for like 2 or 3 seasons, there's no Ash Ketchum. And anybody who brings up the original main guy from original Digimon, he grows up. Like, he actually grows up, so that point is invalidated just by that fact alone. I gathered that by the names given to them in the dialogue boxes. This is the problem with having text. Oh, okay, that part I didn't know. I hate that word so much. Extracurricular. God, you sound drunk when you're saying it. I'm sitting there spitting everything. Oh! Oh, god damn it. Oh, okay. You'll be asked to make choices. You have 2 to 4 options. Okay. Your decisions will affect your affinity with different characters and influence the story. Your affinity with characters influences battle backup they give during combat. With different results if you treat everyone as equal as opposed to focusing on one person. Okay. You can check your affinities from the main menus. Don't forget to keep an eye on them. I'm probably not. My first playthrough, I'm gonna think things through, just because I want to play it as me and not like that sort of stuff, so ask about the plan.
葵さん、今日ってどういうコースになるんだっけ？
今日はそれとここ、それにここもかしら。
ああ、この土地に伝わる伝承とか土着信仰とか。まあ俺にはそこまで面白くはないけどな。
もうたくまくんだけが頼りよ。みのるくんの舵を取ってくださいね。
いや、僕もミノルの保護者ってわけじゃないし。
Given some of the main characters that I've seen from both the show and the games, this guy's pretty level-headed, actually.
ああ、
どうしたんだ？
ほらまただよ。また落石事故のニュース。
ああ、ここのところ連日よね。大丈夫かしら。大きな地震の前触れだと怖いわね。
いやそれもだけどさ、ちゃんと見てよ。これ今日見学に行くところの近所だよ。
あら、本当だわ。今日の予定は大丈夫なのかしら。
はーい、皆さん落ち着いて。大丈夫です、大丈夫ですから。何か問題がある際には先生からちゃんと指示がありますから、落ち着いてください。
I doubt it's any emergency, dude. Then again, one of them might pull out a particle ray gun at some point. I don't know. Digimon games get weird. Chaperone. The word there is chaperone. Okay.
安全確保に関しては先生方や保護者の皆さんでちゃんとやってくれているはずだし、大丈夫だから。本日の目的地の史跡へさあ向かいましょう。ああ、まだやってるよ。修二さんも真面目すぎるんだよね。
Your terminology for straight-laced must be very different from mine, because a straight-laced individual would have said that there is some danger involved, would have talked to the teachers, and got the things set in place to whether or not they would go forward. They wouldn't immediately go, everything's fine, don't worry about it. That's a prideful individual, not straight-laced.
2つも年上の高校生に失礼なこと言わないの？
Oh, right, yeah, Japan. They give a shit about that stuff. Over here in the States? Is that any way to talk to someone older than you? Yeah. It is. If he's being an asshole, he's being an asshole. Doesn't matter if he's younger or older than you.
はーい、葵さん。
みのるくんは私が上級生ってことも忘れてはいないかしら。
葵さんも俺が下級生ってこと忘れてない？
Ow, actually.
さあ、こらーってさ、上級生活吹かせて叱ったりしてみようぜ。
そんなの私にできるわけがないでしょ。さあ、私たちも行きましょうね、たくまくんも。
そうだな。行こうぜ、たくま。
Okay, the visual novel aspect of it is a little better than I was thinking it was going to be, but it's still a little off-putting to me.
いやー、春って感じだよね。
I say a little because, man, they are putting so much effort into making it not feel like a visual novel 2D thing.
本当ね、自然が豊かな場所だからかしら。
綺麗だな。お花見でもしない？
ダメに決まってるでしょ。歩きながら眺める程度で我慢しなさい。
What? I'm the type of individual that'd be like, hey, this is really pretty. We've just been walking this whole thing. Can't we take a break?
先に史跡へ向かっていたのね。
Okay. Ah.
うわあ、綺麗。満開だね。
TSH is not humph.
満開の桜を前にして舌打ちって人としてどうかしてるって。
Someone who's generally upset at the world.
まったくこんなにもうららかな校外学習日和だってのにさ。
そんな日和聞いたことねえよ。
He's got a point. As you play the game, you will be presented with choices of where to go and who to talk to. Try targeting one of the students walking along the 3-laned path in the distance. Ah. You can also switch between targets. Okay. Who you talk to and in what order may advance the story. Oh, I hate this sort of stuff. I hate it mostly because I always feel like it's too easy to trap you into thinking that everything's fine. And let me put it like this. There has been more than a few times where you see an option and it gives you barely enough information to figure out what to do. And then the game and the story basically chastises you for picking something so obviously bad. And it's just like, yeah, I'm done. I hope that doesn't happen here, but it's a looming threat in my mind. You can target more than just characters, so keep your eyes for unexpected discoveries. It sort of gravitates towards things. That's pretty interesting. I don't like how they're all looking at me, though. If I listen closely, I can hear the sound of a babbling brook. You'd never hear something like that in the city. It's sort of comforting. It can be. Cherry trees lining the path are all in full bloom, with gorgeous petals fluttering down. I'd love to sit here and just gaze at them for a while. What? No. Weak sauce is not a word they would use. Targets that lead to important story conversations are marked with that. Okay. So keep that in mind when you're deciding what to do next. Do you know what that leaves... Oh yeah, 100% actually. That's not why there's not weeds growing underneath them, but it's also why you shouldn't take cherry blossoms and immediately eat them. You need to boil them and stuff like that, if I remember correctly. Technically speaking, if they're quote-unquote poisonous to weeds and stuff like that, it's not exactly a poison, it's a toxin. Terminology is fucking stupid. Data management. Oh! So I can save here. You know what? I'm going to save here. Slave slot 5. So, I don't know how all you are doing. Oh, cool. So that goes to that. Alright. But yeah, so I will catch you all in the next episode. Well, we may go longer on that episode, may not. I'm optimistic that things will go well with this, but I still have those looming back threats of things going wrong and then it being really clear that the game punishes you or tricks you and stuff like that. And I want to be clear, when I say the game tricks you and stuff like that, I mean like everything looks like this is the way it's supposed to be, and you select the option, and then it's like, nope, and you were stupid for ever selecting it, and like they spend like the rest of the game chastising you for that one choice. That has happened a few times. I'm not talking about, hey, you're talking to this one person, and that one person happens to actually be a trickster, and you didn't know, and other people are like, yeah, it was kind of obvious, and stuff like that. That's annoying, but it's not as bad as the game itself doing it. I hope that makes any sense. Anyway, I will catch you all in the next episode. Until then, have fun, be safe, and aloha.